I'm Larry Lyon, and I've been a member of the First Baptist Church in Pittsburg for 24 years now, almost 24 years. I've been a Christian since I was 9, and but I have only truly served the Lord for the last 24 years. For the last year, a little more than a year, I began to see a change in my voice, and we initially thought it was due to some surgeries I'd had on my shoulders. When I went to the doctor, he decided it wasn't that, it was allergies. And as we went further, it was determined it wasn't allergies. And this is where I think God intervened then. A nurse told me that I should get in contact with a specialist. So I was lined up to see a specialist in Dallas who immediately saw that I had cancer of the larynx. He went in to do surgery and decided that there's no way he could do it without taking out my voice box. A week prior to that, a specialist had came from Boston and gave them a talk, and he is the only doctor in the world that can do surgery by laser on the larynx without removing the voice box. We found that the CAT scan didn't arrive with us in Boston, so he did another one. And the morning of the surgery, he called me aside and said, "Hey, you've got a spot on your lung I'm more concerned with than your larynx." After I had the surgery on my throat in Boston, we came back and lined it up. Sure enough, I had a small cell cancer on my right lung. And the doctor explained to Nancy, he didn't tell me, that had they not caught it there, these small cell cancers usually last 2 months. After I went through that, they removed approximately 1/3 of my right lung. Then I kept going to Boston. I've made 6 trips to Boston, and they have got all of the cancer. And I'm in remission both in the lung and in the throat. And in between that, I also came up with, I had gallbladder, so they took my gallbladder out a few weeks ago. God has been taking care of us tremendously. I not one time did I worry that I was going to die. So today, all I can say is I know that my recovery is due to God, but it's through the prayers of this church and the Sunday school class. We have a lot of praying people, and the class has been so uplifting to me and to Nancy that it has just been super. I really appreciate this church and try to, every chance I get, let them know personally. The men who have came to the round table on Mondays, they can't know how much I appreciate them and their prayers and the cards. Other people in the church who have just come up and been supportive to us. I could sit here and name them, but it would take hours. And the whole church they've just been so merciful, and it's been a great blessing. I think I'm truly blessed because I've been through what several people haven't made it through. I don't know why. I know that God chose to bless me and to let me regain the respect and the love of my family. And why he chose to do that, I don't know. But I have learned to not question and enjoy it, because he has certainly made my life joyful and full of mercy, and I just love, I love the Lord.